Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play on Thrones of Britannia with Strat Clut. Where last time we left off, we were considering declaring war on both of these factions right here, who are currently at war with each other. Hopefully for us they will just keep murdering each other while I come over and take their shit. We have to play a bit of a puzzle to actually declare war on both of them without going to war with their friends, being the Kittikind or Citizen or something. You guys gotta remember, by the way, I'm sure someone at this point would have commented it's pronounced this way, but I generally tend to record a lot of episodes before I get to uploading them, basically. So there's a good chance that someone will have commented that by now, but I won't have seen it yet because the video hasn't been uploaded yet. Anyway, point is, those guys, as well as these guys here, have military alliance and defensive alliance, so we gotta play a bit of a puzzle in order to declare war on these two factions without being thrown into the war with those two, but we shall see. Should be okay. I also wanted to, before we move out, upgrade all of my units with the plus or level 1 armoring and weaponsmithing, and then we'll get rid of this building, I think, because I don't want it here. I do want it, but not here. Perhaps in our capital, or perhaps even further south, because once we've taken everything up here, there's not really any likelihood that we will recruit an army around here somewhere. Perhaps one, but to defend against like a naval invasion from here, but it's just not very likely. Technology wise, we just unlocked, was it that one we finished? Let me check. Missile specialist, yeah, so we have the Welsh hunters available now, which is nice. So that's this unit. Oh, we immediately have 2 out of 3, 2 out of 4. That's nice, although I'm not really planning on recruiting this unit because it's not really good. It's got higher accuracy but 9 lower rate of fire, and the only thing you get extra is guerrilla deployments, which I'm not really bothered by. So, new. Let's see, what do I want to do though? Because I could go further, unlocking longbowmen, for example, and then later we can unlock nothing else. There's no, that's the highest tier. There's Helvir, which replaced the Welsh Hunters. I'm not sure if they're better or not, because currently I don't like the Welsh Hunters that much, so I don't know if they're going to get better, but this sounds pretty good. This is not bad either, although percentage-wise, missile infantry damage. Let's have a look at what my archers can currently do, as an example. 32, so an extra, what was it, 30%? Or 15? 15% on top of 32 is like 4.5, 4.6 or something. It's not terrible, actually. It's not terrible. It's not great either. Anyway, I don't think I want to do that. I might go for this because it will get me the melee skill, which is quite a big bonus. That plus 15 melee skill is nice. Nice. I could also go for this and unlock our better spearmen, which I quite like too. It's only 8 turns to get there. There's also the cavalry still, but I'm not 100% sold on that right now. And of course there's Civic, which currently only gives us this, which isn't really all that important right now. I wouldn't mind unlocking some other things though, especially this. Upgrade within monastery. I need to build a monastery chain. Hold on, does that also count this? Is that a monastery chain? No, that's church. So it'd have to be specifically monastery. That's not this one. I've done this before in the other campaigns, so I'm not quite sure why I'm incredibly confused about this right now. These aren't monastery. Oh, there you go, monastery. Right, so it has to be a very specific settlement that has that. Okay, I think, do we have one of those? Let me just check real quick. No, we most certainly don't. Okay, well, that gets that out of the way. Anyway. So yeah, I don't really care about that. Nothing else here. So let's go for the melee skill for sword and axe units. I think that's pretty good. Right. We have low loyalty on some guy. Well, that guy's gonna have to suck it up for a minute. We haven't got any estates to give out, or do we? We do actually have estates to give out. Well, in that case, would you like yourself an estate? Here you go. Is that where the guy's a governor too, actually? I'm not sure. Doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna be able to check that right now. Okay, so upgrades. I do want to do that before we move out of here, so soonish. Perhaps this turn. We could move out of here next turn if I move up all the way. I wouldn't mind replenishing. I think this army is a little bit busted. Not really. Although it's currently an encampment stand, so if you take it out of it, then the replenishment's not going to get us up to full for sure by the time we get out of here. But yeah, it's going to take us about 2 turns. I think we're going to wait 1 turn before upgrading all of my units. You are going to just move that way. That's still fine. Keep that up, friend. We will serve you well. So yeah, let's. I'm going to do 1 and 1, I think. 1 army going this way, 1 army going that way, and then hopefully it'll be okay. I imagine their armies will be kind of busted. You can see this one is very busted. This one's a little bit busted. And our armies are generally quite good as well anyway, so... let's send you up this way. And let's send you up this way. This way. So I could move out next turn. If I'd done it the other way around, you could have actually... I could have reached this next turn. Or sorry, not next turn, the turn after. But I didn't. I didn't do it well. I think I might wait an extra turn. So next turn we go into fortress stance around here with both armies. We replenish a little bit and then we'll upgrade. So for now we can spend our money on... I saw we have this available. Do we have 2 of those? No, just the 1. Yeah, we have 1 of these available. This is in Edinburgh. Edinburgh. So that's the church, which is not the monastery chain. So that doesn't help us. This I am once again not really bothered by here, because I don't really border too many different provinces. The watermill is hunting and tradable. We haven't really got much of that. A little bit tradable here, and that's it. Not really worth it in this particular province, I don't think. Garrison, not really worried about that. That's not very good. That's pretty shit. Okay, so basically we can get nothing useful. Farm, we haven't got any. Although I think this counts as a farm. Yeah, it does. So technically it helps. But not much. And it gives unhappiness, but we can handle that easily here. I could go for a garrison, but I'm not really worried about that. I think we're just going to go for the base upgrade of this one. Tons of food. It doesn't really do anything else. It costs us money too. Not the best building for me, really, but I'll still take it. We can handle unhappiness, so we could build this, but let's see. I also had this building, but it's unfortunately too expensive for me to do it right now. What else can we get? We can get a farm upgrade here. We can get the timber, the pottery, which is also pretty good. This thing, but we're going to get rid of that later, so there's no point in doing that. I don't want that one, so yeah, I think we're going to go for the pottery upgrade. Sure. True of heart. And then next turn we'll upgrade one of these armies, and the turn after we'll upgrade the other army. I would very much like to have 2 more Ukelver, to be honest. Or probably, I would even kind of like to exchange these 2 for the better cavalry. Which we could do, because we've got 2 dudes right here, and I could probably recruit another 2 of those. Yeah, I could recruit 2 of those as well right now. So maybe I will just do that. Maybe I'll just disband those 2 other scout horsemen. And just recruit old Norse horsemen instead. Because, like, I don't think that's going to be a problem disbanding a couple units that I'm probably never going to use anyway. I might even never use those ones in a new army. There's also still the consideration of going for 6 cavalry. Not something I had really even thought about too much, but it's probably a good idea. Although 6 cavalry as well as 5 range units is a bit too much, because then our infantry is going to be too small. And I don't like going lower than 5 range units unless I just take out all range units. Because if you go less than 5, it's like, well, why even bother bringing archers or range units? They declared war on Orkney. Does that make my life more difficult of juggling these wars? I don't think it does. This is possibly a good thing, although it was them that declared war on them. I hope that someone takes this, that these guys take that before I get over there, because that would make my life a little bit better. There's also the chat. Well, I have a declaration of friendship with these guys, so I don't really want to. But yeah, there's the thing now, is that their armies are probably going to be over here somewhere, so I might want to declare war on them at some point, just take all these towns from them, but later, perhaps. Carpenter and carpenter, that's nice. And we got a couple level ups for a governor. Sure, let's keep governing away. Your peaceful wife. And a governor. Reign. who was a incredibly good governor, by the way. He's just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Okay. Alright, so I want you to move. Oh god, that's that only 50%? That's pretty shit. Let's go into Fortify. Only one of these available, unfortunately. A 10% chance of replenishing it. But yeah, I think I'm going to recruit 2 old North horsemen and get rid of these dudettes. Which saves me $200 from upgrading them, actually, so it's not even that bad. I'm not sure if I'll be able to upgrade the rest of the army now. Disband. Do I do it? I don't like disbanding units, but I think I'm not. I'm not going to bring them all the way south because it would just cost me too much. It's not worth it. Also, these guys have a 30% chance of replenishing. They just don't replenish very fast because I'm unlucky or something. I don't know. Also, I'm full on archers, but I'm okay with that. So we get 2 of these dudes instead. We're not kind of wounded, which isn't great, but. And then let's see. Can we upgrade this entire army? Costs 1,500. We have 1,300. How about this one? How much? Oh, we have way more here, I think. Yeah. That's 1,700. Alright, let's just do this then. And the next turn, it's gonna be... How much was it? All of those? Do we already have some upgrades? Ah, it doesn't matter. We should be able to afford it anyway. And the thing is, I might want to wait an extra turn actually, because this army is now pretty depleted with this stuff. Takes 6 turns to replenish them fully though, which is kind of shit. Could recruit another one, just merge them together, but I don't like the idea of that whatsoever. For the glory of the Camry. In the meantime, I could start going here. I mean, you could go on the offensive. I don't have to wait for the other army to go there, to be fair. I could just head over now. So perhaps I will. I don't know where their armies are, but I mean, it could be in here, I suppose, which could be kind of dangerous. We saw one of their armies around here somewhere, I believe, so it's probably over. I don't know. I don't know. Either way, you guys, can I join your war against Orkneyar? How much will you pay me for this? Apparently not a whole lot. In fact, you won't pay me a single dime. Now, Kirkan, you guys, how would you say I join your war against these guys? And will you pay me actual monies? You will pay me actual monies. Aha! Good, you'll pay me a nice sum of actual monies. How about 750 of the monies? Nope, that's too much for you. 725. Fine, 700 it is. Anything else we could do with you? No. Alright. So they shouldn't throw me in the war with these guys, despite the fact that they have a military alliance, because they can't join a war that they're not invited to. So yeah, I'll take that. And then I also want to join the war against the other guys, but I can wait on that one. As long as they don't die within the next 2 turns or something, we can just deal with that, so that's okay. Right, with the 700 bucks, I will upgrade the rest of this army, and then we can move out immediately. And we can reach this next turn, which is nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm not really afraid of running into anything either, to be honest. It is winter next turn, so perhaps there's going to be a lot of snow up here, judging from the fact that it is indeed Scotland! So maybe I won't attack him next turn, but we'll see. We will indeed find out soon enough. Our war fervor has finally gone on to exactly 0. It's probably going to go down again now. We finally reached it. It's like, nope. Let's just get some units upgraded. That's not too difficult. Doesn't matter. Right, then the rest will upgrade next turn. You are still having a lovely old travel down here. Down this away. I'm glad I sent at least these 2 over. I could have gotten rid of these as well, but I think that wouldn't have been a good idea. Every man will do his duty. I'm not sure how good my supplies actually are on my armies right now. I haven't really checked that. I hope they're good enough. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Orkneyar. Okay, so they've got 11 units right there, but I think that's an army they just recruited, because that army looks dead as fuck, boy. No, we got an imbecile. Sedic. Oh no, you're a governor. They found out he's 35 years old, and just now they realized, This guy's a bit of an idiot. He's still a good governor. Something went wrong when the brains were handed out. Gained from lack of libraries or scribes building chain. Ah, okay, so you can probably regain that if I build a library or scribes building chain here. Which I currently can't do, so there's not really... okay. Right, so you are going to get your final upgrades now. Yep, all of those. So that's may leave me enough money to actually build something. Now, attrition-wise, I think this road is mostly safe. Although we're not at war with these people yet, so I'd have to declare war on them right now. How about you? There's attrition all over the fucking shop, so I think I might just wait a turn. The unfortunate thing about that is that if I wait a turn, this army's going to get in there, and it's going to replenish in there. Oh shit, that's kind of scary. Although it looks like they're moving away from here. Yeah, attacking this turn may have been a poor decision, to be honest. I could move up 50% and then go into encampment, but we would just lose men from it, so it just doesn't seem very smart. I think I'm just going to have to siege them out with their army in there. So you're going to encamp right here, so I don't lose any more men. You are going to... If I move here, I'm going to take some attrition on the way. But it might get me a turn closer to actually attack... No, it doesn't look like it matters at all. Let's not take any attrition, let's just sit here. Okay, we are, yeah, still maxed out on archers. I guess I could recruit one in here. That's okay. Might make it so I can't actually afford a building anymore, but when maybe just now I could have. Right, buildings here. So this could be a decent place for the smith, actually. Oh, speaking of the blacksmith, I can get rid of it now. So you can go the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, what else can we build? We can build 2 buildings here. This does cost us $100 a turn, which I don't like, but I think it'd be useful to have an armory somewhere down south. I mean, this is a pretty nice central location where I likely will be building my armies from, at least in the near future. So I am tempted by that. But I should have a look at my other options. What else could I build here, potentially? We have... what's this? That's a farm. So we have 2 different... So a watermill looks like it would be really good here. Because we get no fur, but tradable resources. And 10% from farm. We have 1 farm here too. So that's pretty good. That is a pretty solid building, but we can always build it later is the thing. Yeah, I think I like this and I like that too, but we have 2 more slots, so we can eventually get those. I think building the blacksmith here is probably a good idea. Then again, should I do it now? Like, I could always get it later. Because we're paying $100 per turn for it, and there's no need to pay $100 per turn for it. We don't have to pay that. We can just get it later. We don't need the upgrades right now. So I think that's actually a better idea, is just keeping it as is for the moment. Alright, supplies are fine, by the way. No need to worry about that. Right. In that case, let's end turn and do absolutely nothing. Yeah, the army's either moving by itself, or I already moved it this turn. No, but it's taking attrition, but whatever. Let's see if I care. I don't know what Northumbria is doing, because they are moving armies back and forth constantly. On sea, on land again, on sea again, on land again. Don't know what their plan is.
To save your people more pain.
Really? You think that's a good idea? You're willing to pay me money at least. How much? No, not that much.
I will try not to take this personally.
Yeah, you try that. Oh! What just happened there?
My deeds increase my renown.
Was that 2 armies there? Hold on.
Not possible.
No. What Does something happen there? There was a 16 stack. I don't know what the fuck, but either way, it looks like they're not in the town, so if I besiege it right now, it should be okay. Unless there's an army in there, which we don't know. Ah, there's another one of those big wars that ended, it looks like. Story hall's done. Yeah, our war fervor's going down again, unfortunately. Gives us more fame, movement range. I still don't know if it's movement range globally or only here. Speaking of fame, how are we doing on that front? Not terribly, I suppose. Have a level up for a governor. The governor seems to level up pretty fast. This guy's 54, unfortunately. Could have gone. He's almost max level, though. -2 construction time for town buildings. That is not bad. It's not great either, but it's not bad. He's loyal enough, so we can just go for that. Actually, what's the income from that increase? Because he's probably my main one. It's about 50 or so. Not great. Yeah, he's here. I don't even know if that's my richest province, to be honest. 1439, 350, 331, 487, 248, 642. Yeah, it's by far my richest one. That is good. Good! So yeah, I did say the watermill is pretty good here, so I'm going to go for that. I have quite a bit of money because I destroyed a building, of course, so I do want to build a building here. Build a building here, build a building. What do we have here? We have a whole bunch of market stuff. But only one of them actually gives money, and then there's the hunting lodge too. So the watermill here is great, we already have that. I guess I could make a tanner, plus 10% fur production, plus 10% market. Kind of stacks with these things. Mostly with that one and this one, not really with this. But what are my other options? Again, the church is terrible. I don't like the church building because it's happiness, but we don't need happiness. And the 50% church is fucking terrible. Even if you have church building, it's still shit. This is good, but not in only in a couple provinces. This could be the first time I finally build this in this province. This is always just straight up food and stuff, but we don't really have a need for that right now. I don't really want a garrison here. We obviously just got rid of the blacksmith, so that's terrible. These ones I can't build yet, but I like the estate, but again, it's happiness based. We don't need happiness here. This is pretty good in this province. No, it's not that good. It's okay-ish, but worse than the tanner. And this we can't build yet, plus I'm not really planning on it anyway. So yeah, I think the tanner is actually what I'll build here. Right. And I think we can build something else as well. But what? Let's see. I had a good building available here, but that's too expensive right now. That's unfortunate. I also can upgrade this, which is not bad. But I don't have the money for any of those right now. My income's definitely going up there though, which is good. Let's see. I think this one is always good to get, so let's get that one upgraded. 10 turns, sure. Right, it's your turn. Time to shine. No armies in there. Nope. Oh man, that's an easy auto-resolve if they don't send that army over here, which is good. Oh shit, I got gold upgrades. Fuck, does that mean I've got a golden thing here? Yes, they do. Man, I just spent a whole bunch of money upgrade. Well, that's still pretty good. I'll probably keep that for a couple turns, get all my units upgraded to gold, and then get the fuck out of here. Or get that building the fuck out of here. Right. So, I'm still not fully replenished, but that's okay. We're gonna declare war on these guys now, I think. I could trespass and declare war on them next turn, but I think these guys would dislike that. These guys are probably gonna dislike me anyway. They like me right now, but if I declare war on their friends, they're obviously gonna be pissed off about it. I will do so, however, by asking these lovely people. This is the puzzle that I've been planning for a while. Hey, can I join your war against these guys? Intriguing. I have to pay you for this shit? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, for fuck's sake. Intriguing. Me joining your war. What a joke. Alright, let me see what this would cost me then, I guess. Because I do kind of want to do this right now.
Let's hear it. Then I'll decide how long you stay.
I will murder these people for you. What? Hold on. Oh, sorry, I'm demanding. Right, I was going to say, what the hell? Okay, so 300 bucks is sufficient. I could try and actually pay even less by building a different building that's cheaper, but that's just not, let's not even go into that right now. Yeah, alright. Unfortunately, it means I can't build that building now, but I can build something else. Such as, not that. This one's alright. Let's go salty. Alright. Let's get over here. Next turn we can take that. Now let's hope these guys don't declare war on me because of this, because we have nothing to defend ourselves down here. I don't think they've got any armies anywhere near here, but still. They could probably bring one over. I could make an army rather quickly, but if they bring a full stack against my very depleted half stack, then... Or very depleted full stack, then that obviously wouldn't work too well. Anyway, got ourselves into 2 wars. Goodbye, war fervor that I finally managed to get up a little bit. Oh, you guys are still on the way. You're almost there. Keep it up. I'm proud of you. I should remember them actually when they do get there, otherwise I'll be spending upkeep and food on the general for a while, for an extra turn. And as a min-maxer, I hate the idea of that. As a mostly min-maxer, I should say. I tend to try and min-max everything, but... Alright, so that army is rather large now. And I don't really want to fight that fight, so I may have to keep sieging them out, or stop the siege and attack their army separately. So I imagine this is no longer an auto-resolve. No, it certainly isn't. I could siege them out for 5 turns before they start taking attrition. I wouldn't mind attacking this army, but... Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. I might cancel the siege, attack this army before... And then chase them off first before I attack this town. There's also the Kirken. I'm not allied to them, but oh man, they've got some cool looking units, by the way. Cool looking shields. I'm not allied to them, but if they jump over here or get into reinforcement range, then they would probably actually help me out. The problem is though, if I were to go and chase this army first, then they could jump in and take this shit, so that would actually be kind of bad as well. Perhaps I shouldn't declare war on them yet. But I'm still gonna do this. Thanks for the town. Ah, nice little level 5 fucking Royal Lodge here. Pretty sweet. Technology was done. Alright, I don't want to go for that. Do I want to go for shield effectiveness? And then I can get all these upgrades for these units, which might not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's just head into there for now. Can always change it if I change my mind. Change my mind. Now I want to upgrade this because that's just a lovely boost in money. 500 bucks left over. Right, hold on. Okay, you guys aren't there yet. Next turn. Do we have any other maxed out? We have both of these maxed out. I still don't really care about the Welsh Hunters, but I do care about getting these guys not maxed out, so I'll recruit another one of those. Welsh Hunters, nah, I think I'm never going to use them unless their upgraded version is better, but I guess we'll see later. For now, this is okay. Still never upgraded these 2 guys, but it's just 300 bucks that I don't have to spend right now. Like, why would I? This place is unhappy. Oh, right, that's... okay. I wonder if the demolishing would actually make it happy, but I would also lose money. I'd gain money, but I also lose money. I think I'll just take the 2% chance of rebellion. And this place is unhappy, the one I just took. But that's going to be fine next turn. Well, until I move my army out of here, in which case it'll be unhappy again. There's a lot of armies coming. I don't think I'm going to be able to take all this shit here myself. I think I'm going to have to share it with these guys, and then I'll have to declare war on them and try and take them out. But they have a 20, 19, and a 17 stack here, which is kind of scary. If I keep sieging this out, I can guarantee that I take this place at least, but I would lose basically everything else to them. I can take out this faction, because I'm pretty sure this is their last region now. Yeah, they've only got 1 region, which is that. So yeah, you can go over there and take that shit. And then, like, this army's gonna take this, and they're gonna take that, and I don't know, it's gonna be difficult, but I can at least hold on to the actual capital, and then I guess I just declare war on Kirken instead. I might want to break the friendly thingy-majig so I can declare war on them soon, but if I do that, then they're just gonna declare war on me when I'm not ready for it yet, I feel like. Plus, if I do this, I'll still have to wait 10 turns for declaring war on them, but I guess that's okay. Yeah, let's do this now. It doesn't say anything about not being allowed to declare war on them, I'm not sure. I think I'm gonna try and hold on to Eikarden, so they can take all these smaller towns, it's okay. I want the main one, because it's a nice base to defend from. And then we'll be able to deal with them. We'll be fine. Honestly, should consider building a new army over here, though. I don't know why I haven't actually yet, to be honest. It's a lot of shit. But I think we'll do that once I've taken Aikadan, because we have the level 3 armory here, so we can just build a really strong army here. All level 3 shit. Which means I might want to save my money for a little bit. Right. Also, who's telling them about plus 5% accuracy for all missile units on run? Oh, that's pretty good.
We will serve you well.
Nice one. Anyway, let's end this turn. I'm gonna stick to sieging them out. I think they are replenishing right now because of that. So this is gonna get tougher and tougher. But I think if they were to attack me, it would probably still be in my favor. The only reason it's half and half is because it would be a siege. Okay, Kirken moved over. I don't see their armies over here, but maybe that's just because they're in the shadow and I can't see them. Or maybe they moved back. I hope that that's the case. Although if they move back... Nope, there's an army right there. And they're attacking me, okay. Yes, see? There you go. It's still in my favor, despite them recruiting an extra couple units. Only gold armor on some of these, so that's okay. Right, this should be an interesting battle. We have our 4 old Norse horsemen in here now. This is a nice army. I love this army. Look good. Yeah, I saw 20 stack of them still over there. But this is good, because this means we can take this place next turn for sure. Maybe even this turn. I'm not sure how that works. If we wipe out the garrison, maybe we just take the town. And that would mean we could move out next turn to try and take a small village as well. But anyway, that's for next time. So till then, thank you guys very much for watching. Wow, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, and goodbye.